Hello and welcome to the Graphic Design Summer Homework. My name is Emma and I'm the course leader of graphic design here at Longrow Sixth Form College. I will be one of your graphic design teachers alongside my colleague Danny Leyland.
Hi, I'm Danny. One of the reasons I love teaching graphic design at Longrow College is the way in which we can see our students really developing and building up their skills from a basic level to a very high professional standard over the 2 years of the course.
Today Danny and I would like to welcome you to the course and talk you through the summer homework so you know exactly what it is that you need to do. When you start the course in September, you are going to begin with a design project where you're going to design a music festival poster. To prepare for this, we would like you to do a little bit of visual research and a bit of creative thinking before the course starts. We are asking you to complete this work digitally, so you can put it together in either a PowerPoint, a Word document, a PDF, make it on Photoshop, anything that you like. Once you've completed the summer homework, we'd like you to email it over to us, and my email address is eburton@longroad.ac.uk. Task 1 of the summer homework is to create 3 visual mood boards that explore the visual language and graphic design elements used in the advertising of 3 different music festivals. We're asking you to look at a rock festival, a pop festival, and an arts and music festival. As you can see from the examples here, what we would like you to do is collect as many different images as you can find for those festivals and put them onto 3 separate little mood boards. As you can see, we have suggested some festivals that you could have a look at, but you can look at any festival that you like. Danny is now going to talk a little bit more about what a mood board is and how you might go about making one.
Well, first of all, what is a mood board and why do graphic designers use mood boards in their work? Well, a mood board is a kind of big palette, a big mixing palette of lots of different visual information. It's where you put multiple images from different places together in one place to give you an overall feeling or mood of something, to help you design something in your work. A lot of graphic design is about moods and feelings. It's what we call visual language. So in design, you always have a visual language that communicates a mood or a feeling. A bit like when we speak loudly to communicate anger or frustration, or we speak quietly to communicate calmness or gentleness or intimacy. And in the same way, pictures, text, images, colours, lines all have a language of their own. They all communicate different feelings. So when you put images together in one place, it should help you to get an understanding of what that feeling is. And that's why we put together a mood board. To make your mood board, simply create a document in PowerPoint, or if you have access to Photoshop, create a blank Photoshop document. Then go onto Google Images or onto any search engine and save as many different pictures as you can for each type of music festival. Say if you were doing the rock festival, you would find as many different pictures of rock festival banners or merchandise or posters as you can, and you could save them all in one folder. Once you've done this, once you've collected, say, at least 8 different images, then you need to put them all together in an interesting way onto your mood board. Okay, so you need to copy and paste them onto your blank PowerPoint document and create a new composition, a new mix of all these different images. Once you've finished, you should have a really visually exciting and bright composition that will give you a really good sense of what the overall feeling and mood is of that kind of festival.
Your second task is a written task where we're going to ask you to reflect on the mood boards that you've just made. Looking at these mood boards that you have created, we want you to make detailed written notes on the types of visuals that these different festivals have used and try to consider why they might have used them. We'd like you to pay particular attention to colour, typography, imagery, media and materials. When looking at colour, we want you to have a think of what sort of emotions and ideas are created through the use of colour. When looking at typography, so the typefaces that are being used, why do you think they've used that particular type of typeface? Is it sharp? Is it soft? And what kind of emotion could that convey? You can then look at the imagery, so think about what kind of images you're seeing in this festival. Is it a scary looking dog? Is it a happy looking person? What kind of emotions could that imagery convey? And we'd also like you to have a little think about media and materials. So how do you think they've made it? And why do you think they might have made it that way? Is it a photograph? Is it digital? Is it hand drawn? And what different feelings do you get from the way that it's created? If we have a little look at an example, we could look at the Download Festival. Download is a heavy rock festival. When we look at its visuals, we see that the colours used are dark reds and dark blacks, which could suggest a dark and heavy mood, relating directly to the music. The typography is angular, sharp and bold, which again could link to heavy guitars and loud noises. The imagery within Download Festival often shows a kind of aggressive looking dog, which again could relate to the aggression in the music. From looking at this example, we can see that the graphic designer has clearly considered what visual language to use to convey the emotions of a heavy rock festival. For task 3, we would like you to come up with a name for your own music festival.
When we first get back to college, we give you a mini project, the induction project, which is assessed, but the grade does not go towards your final grade for the graphic design course. So the aim of the project is really to help you build up some digital, practical graphic design skills. We assume that you come to the course with nothing, having not studied graphic design before, but if you have got some experience using the digital software, we will use that time to really solidify and stretch your existing skills. In order to do this, we give you a mini project about designing a poster for a music festival. Okay, it's a fictional music festival that you are imagining or inventing. In preparation for this, we would like you to come in September with a name for your festival and with an idea as to what kind of festival it is. Is it a rock festival, a pop festival, or an arts festival? Have a look at the mood boards you made for task 1 and 2 and start to think about what kind of festival you would like to design the poster for. Make a list of quick ideas for the different names as to what your festival could be called, and start to think about, do those names properly communicate the idea for what your kind of festival is? Yeah? It doesn't look like any of us are going to be going to any music festivals this year, sadly. But if you could go to one, if you could invent your own music festival and invite all your friends, what kind of name would you give that festival? And what kind of poster would you design for it?
Once you've completed all 3 tasks, please put those into a digital document and email that over to me. My email address is eburton@longroad.ac.uk. Feel free to email me over the summer if you've got any questions at all, and I really look forward to welcoming you in September.